What is going on, everyone? My name is Vincelli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how to be more productive. How to be more productive with your time, how to get more stuff done during the day. Guys, life is short and your day is pretty short too. And if you don't get around to doing the things you want to do, you're never gonna get stuff done. You're never gonna achieve your dreams, attain whatever aspirations or goals you might have for yourself. I know we all have dreams. I know we all have goals, but we need time to work towards them in order to achieve them. And that's what makes life worth living. You know, taking a look back at the things you've achieved over the years and realizing how much you've done for yourself, your family, for the people around you, and maybe even your community. But you're not gonna get anything done unless you're productive with your time. So in this video, I'm gonna talk about these 7 things that you could do to be more productive. And I'm not gonna waste any time, I'm gonna dive into them right now. Okay, the first thing you need to do is to stop multitasking. Focus all of your energy on the task that you have at hand. Basically, choose a task that's gonna bring you closer to your goals and place all of your energy and focus on it. And block out all other distractions, put your phone down, turn off notifications, and keep working on that task until it's either done or until it's time for a break. So let's say you need to work on a presentation for your work. It could be easy to be distracted by work emails that come through while you're working on your presentation. You might have a few chats that pop up every now and then that could distract you as well, but you need to stay focused. You know that those chats and those emails coming through, they're not of high priority, okay? They're not gonna bring you closer to your goals. But that presentation you're gonna make tomorrow, yeah, that's a big deal. That should be priority number 1 for you. And all of your focus and attention should be placed on that and not be distracted by anything else. So put down your phone, turn off notifications, ignore the chats, ignore the emails coming through, and just focus on that one task. And you might have multiple things that need to be done in a day, and that's fine. But make sure you focus on the high priority ones first, get those out of the way, and then you can move on to other things. Don't divide up your time and energy by focusing on multiple things. That stuff just slows you down and it makes you less productive and frankly, less accurate. All right, going to my second point here, and I kind of alluded to it in my previous point, but my second point is that you should be turning off all notifications. Heck, turn off your phone, okay? The calls, the texts, whatever pings and notifications you get on your phone can be very distracting. Those distractions can get you out of the zone. You know when you're working on something and you're making great progress, you're in the zone, you know, you're feeling good, you got momentum in accomplishing and completing whatever task you have, but then you'll get a text or you'll get a phone call and that'll take you out of the zone. Doesn't that suck? Well, prevent that from happening by putting your phone on silent, putting it maybe even in a different room. In fact, don't even have your phone near you because just seeing messages light up the screen can distract you from your work. So leave your phone somewhere else, somewhere away from you. The same thing goes with your computer. You know, you might get notifications whenever emails come through or when someone tries to chat with you. Just put yourself on do not disturb. People are gonna see that you're currently busy and they might not text or chat with you to begin with. And if they do, well, it's not gonna disturb you. It'll just show up in the background and not distract you from the work that you need to do. The third thing you need to do is to start using a list. Don't aimlessly do things throughout the day. Make a list with the highest priority items first on your list, and then start sequentially completing the things on your list from the most important to the least important. You don't want to finish the day without doing the most important things, so make sure that when you get up in the morning, you tackle the most important high priority tasks first, and then you can move on to the less important things. Because even if you don't complete everything on the list, at least you've completed the most important, the most critical items. So not only are you gonna be very productive, but you're also gonna feel very accomplished at the end of the day. And that leads pretty nicely into my fourth point, which is that you need to plan your day. Create a plan for the day. Block off time during your day so that you can work on your high priority items. Make sure you have time to do the things you want and need to do. So maybe right before going to bed, you can make a plan for the next day. And when you wake up the next morning, make sure you follow that plan. Having a plan and some structure to your day gives you guidance and it also holds you accountable. And if you wake up and just go with the flow, you're just gonna flow right to the couch. So without a plan, you're never gonna be productive. Going with the flow is a bad idea. The next thing you could do to be more productive is to wake up early. By waking up earlier in the day, you give yourself more time to do the things you need to do. Morning hours tend to be more productive than late night hours. If you think about it, late at night, most other people are sleeping. So if you need to get things done and you need to reach out to a few people late at night, chances are they're not gonna be awake or they're not gonna be willing to help you. But if you are relying upon others to help complete some tasks, they're probably gonna be awake. The whole world seems to come alive in the early morning hours. So chances are you're gonna be much more productive if you wake up earlier in the morning and give yourself that time to complete whatever you need or want to do. I know some people are night owls and like to work at night, but if you think about it, you have more energy in the morning. The sun is up, the world is awake, and people typically get a lot of things done in the morning hours. So wake up early. All right, I got a couple more points I wanna go over, but before I do so, I wanna let you know that whether you've seen my content before or this is the first time viewing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I come out with other great and similar content. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps me a lot, so smash the like button. And yes, I am on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there too. Okay, the sixth thing you need to do is to learn to say no. Start saying no to things. Only say yes to the things that are gonna help you achieve your goals. Because if you wanna be a good sport and just say yes to everything, you're gonna get overloaded, you're gonna get overwhelmed, and you're never gonna have time to focus on being productive and getting things done. You will actually get more things done by saying no to certain things. So focus on the big picture and only complete tasks that help you achieve your goal. That way you don't get overwhelmed, you don't get distracted, you don't get overloaded with work, and you actually get more things done. All right, and the last point I'm gonna make is that a lot of people actually have some dead time during the day where they can't really do anything. And that could be during your commute to and from work. If you're driving to and from work every day, I get it. It's hard to do things while you're in the car. And if you're taking public transportation, it might not be the easiest thing in the world to get work done. But if you think about it, you can still do things while you're on your commute. If you're driving, you can participate in a call. And if you're taking public transportation and you manage to get a seat on a bus or a train or a subway car, you could probably manage to take out your laptop and do a bit of work on your commute. So the goal is to kind of find those dead times during the day where you can't really do work and find a creative way to actually be productive during those times. But what do you think? What other things can you do to be more productive throughout the day? How can people be more productive throughout the day? What do you think of the 7 points I brought up in this video? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them. And like I mentioned earlier, whether you've seen my content before or this is the first time viewing one of my videos, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I come out with other great and similar content. And if you haven't done so already, go ahead and smash that like button. It helps me a lot. YouTube loves it when people like my videos. And yes, I am on Instagram, so feel free to follow me there too. Thanks everyone. Talk soon.